It's live. Hey everybody, welcome to RealTalk with Obie Akram. I'm your host. I'm actually going to be bringing you guys really cool people on this show, and just want to welcome you to the show. And please go ahead and like, comment, share. And what is this show about? Let's talk about that. The show is about bringing you tips and advice from the experts in real estate. So without further ado, I'm going to be bringing you my guest today. She is from homeowner insurance industry, so that's our topic today. And her name is Paige. So let's welcome Paige to the broadcast. Hi, Paige. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Thanks for having me, Obie.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for being on the show. And I just want to thank you for coming on board and doing the show with me. So today, of course, you already know the topic is actually basically homeowner insurance policy. So we would like to know we want to know a little bit tips and advice for our audience out there. And basically, your point of view, you can give them advice, you can give them tips, whatever you like it. I'm going to let you take over from now here. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Paige Farnsworth, and I'm with Farmers Insurance, the Brady Z Hill agency. We are located in Rockwall. However, I'm all over the place, right, Obie?
Yeah.
So one of the main important things that you want to be sure that you are properly insured on your homeowner's policy. Homeowners policies are a little different depending on what your need is. We can do a primary homeowners policy, or if you have secondary homes, we can do those as well. One of the main things that we get into with a homeowner's policy is roof coverage. Everybody knows that here in the state of Texas, we have a lot of wind and hail that can cause damage. And so we want to make sure that your roof gets replacement cost. And the newer the roof, the lower the premium you're going to have on your homeowner's policy. So if you're looking to purchase a home that has an older roof, that might be a suggestion that you make to the seller, that potentially they replace that roof if it's over, say, 15 to 20 years old. 15, 20-year-old roofs need to be replaced with the amount of wind and hail that we've had over the last couple of years. So that's one of the main things. Liability, high liability on your homeowner's policy is very important, especially if you have kids or if you have a pool. You never know what can happen, and God forbid someone pass away, and whether they're friends or family, they will sue. So the higher the liability, the safer you are and the better you can protect yourself.
Well, that's a great point. A lot of times people actually don't know these things, so I'm glad that you're bringing that up. As far as the insurance market goes, do you have any suggestions for everybody out there? So whenever they're shopping around, whenever the new homeowner is going out there to actually shop around for homeowner policy, what are your advice? What they need to look for as far as if they're going to go for one provider versus another provider? What are the commonalities are? What are the differences are? And what should people actually focus on more important?
Okay. Most policies are similar. There's a lot of policies with different companies and I highly suggest shop around. Don't just go with whoever gets you the lowest premium, because it's not always about premium. It can be about proper coverage as well. So there's some differences in policies. However, most everybody's competitive. One thing you may find is where there's slab coverage on a policy, and there's really no such thing as slab coverage. There is some slab coverage that we provide on our homeowner policies to get through for in case there's a plumbing issue under the slab of the home. But our soil here in Texas moves too much, so you're not going to find actual slab coverage in the state of Texas. And really having the best personal property limits, the best the best liability limits you can, and the lowest deductibles. Obviously, bundling, you're going to get lower deductibles on your wind and hail in your home by bringing in your auto. You can extend you can extend the liability from your homeowners to additional properties as well. So if you have a primary property and there's additional properties that you own that you are a landlord to, there's you can carry that liability over. So there's a lot of different things that go into a homeowner's policy.
Well, that's a great
advice.
advice.
On the carrier.
Yeah, definitely depends on the carrier. And I'd like to talk about your carrier. What are the do you have any things that you guys offer? What is Farmers about? If you can enlighten us on that.
Farmers has been around for a very long time. We are a very reputable company. Mainly I think what a lot of people say about Farmers is, their rates are going up, or everybody's insurance rates have gone up. I don't know if y'all have noticed. But across the board in the state of Texas, the rates have gone up. However, what we are able to provide is the utmost customer service to our clients, especially in a claims situation. We want to make sure that you are fully and properly covered in the event of a claim. Our claim service teams are amazing. And you want to make sure that that if you have a claim, always call your agent first to kind of find out. You want to make sure that your deductible is met, because if you can't reach your deductible with damages that may have incurred, then unfortunately it's not covered. So some of those things come out of pocket for you, and you just want to be sure that you can get back to where you want to be when there is a claim. So, I got to go with utmost customer service with Farmers. And I know the Brady Z Hill agency, we are top of our game on that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's talk about you. How long you been actually in the business, and how did you get started? What do you like about the business?
Okay. Well, believe it or not, I was in the salon and spa industry for about 10 years prior to being in insurance. I know it's quite a change, but I had gotten to a point where there was some inconsistency in the industry, and so I was ready to take on something else. I was introduced to Farmers Insurance by another agent who's a very good friend of mine. Our kids play soccer together. And I owe him quite a bit of credit for getting me started in the insurance business. And so I've been in the business now for 2 years. I was with a different agent for a year and decided to move on. And I have found myself right at home with the Brady Z Hill agency in Rockwall. And I'm just passionate about helping people. I think that knowledge is power, and you need to know how your biggest assets are covered. So I try and go line by line with my clients to make them understand their coverage, especially for first-time home buyers.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I would like to actually thank you for coming on the show. I just want to keep it short and sweet. I just want to give people out there, all the value I can provide, either with this show or meeting with you in person, or by a networking event. Wherever you see me, approach me. I love to help you guys out any way I can. Thank you, Paige, for being on today on a RealTalk, and hopefully we'll bring you on next time. Thank you so much. And everybody that is watching on pre-recorded show, please like and share, and then leave your comment below so that way I can improve the show. If you have advice for me, to change the show a certain way or this way or that way, or anything that you can give me an input on, I'll love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what do you think?